Alright, and welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 4 Get Together. And today there was a brand new patch from The Sims 4 that I did not expect at all, which includes a bunch of content and also a new event for the Day of the Dead, which doesn't happen in real life until late October, early November. But I'm just going to go ahead and do a video about it now, just since we already got the content, and I'm not sure if I'll still be playing with that family by that time. There's really new, beautiful Create a Sim stuff that's been added. I guess we could just go into Modify and Create a Sim real quick so I can show off some of the different palettes that we can pick from. But what's really sweet is that you can go to any tombstone, we can leave an offering, and it triggers this event where we can go on a bit of an Easter egg hunt, only instead of Easter eggs, we're looking for sugar skulls. So if we go this way, this brand new hairstyle was added. It's a feminine hairstyle, and when you change the hair color, the flowers change on top too. And I'm really happy because since Sonia does rock a blue hairstyle, it has this really pretty pastel pink to go with it that goes with this makeup. Again, the reason I found this so just extremely unexpected is because they'd never done anything like this previously in The Sims ever. And for those of you that don't know, I'm Mexican, so this is just really cool to see added into the game because this is something that I've always celebrated growing up as a kid. And like, I went to a school that didn't really have too many other Mexicans at the school, so like whenever I would tell my friends about this holiday, a lot of them didn't really know what it was or what it was all about. So it's pretty awesome that in The Sims 4 they have this little event, and it adds a lot of the traditions with it. And then I did place down a graveyard into the world in Windenburg, and I added Sonia's parents too, because I've been doing that a little bit more recently with, well, in the very beginning we had Tiffany's parents added, and then Rafa when he got married. So both Sonia's parents are dead. They both managed to drown unexpectedly because some random walls just surrounded them, you know? Yeah, I didn't know how to kill them any other way really quickly. I tried to start a fire for a bit, but like, I couldn't do it, so drowning them seemed the easiest way. It sounds so horrible. I haven't purposely killed any Sims in a very long time, so it was very odd creating a Sim just to purposely kill them right away. So I think that's all in Create a Sim. Oh yeah, I already showed off the face paints, right? I decided to just give both Rafa and also Josh this skull t-shirt. I figured that would be good enough. So let's go accept this, and with Sonia we're gonna have her go make the bread. So we head over this way and we go to cook. You'll see it's right here on the muerto, and we will do we'll do a party size because she's gonna be visiting both her mom and dad, so we want to be sure to bring enough food for the both of them. And I did give everyone in the household their own special little outfit, so Sonia basically having them tag along to celebrate, and you will see a bunch of other Sims in the world start sporting some of these outfits apparently. I read up on this just a tiny little bit. I haven't really experimented with it that much. If we go into buy mode though, you go to the search bar and you can type in Day of the Dead, and you'll see a bunch of stuff shows up here. So this is one of the dolls. I remember as a kid, when I used to live in Mexico, one of our arts and crafts project, we actually made one of these dolls from scratch, and I remember I had so much fun with that. So this is the shelf. We have to go around, and I don't know exactly how many we have to collect, but we can display all of our sugar skulls in this particular area. I don't know if I missed, like, if there's something that explains all of this. There very well may be something that's supposed to kind of explain what this event's all about, but I haven't stumbled across that yet. Let's find a good place for this. Let's put it right here. I'm not sure if I'll go down and manually hunt down every single one. I'll try to see if I can get at least one. I'm not exactly sure how to get it, but I think you can access all of these sugar skulls in by debug, so I might do that. And we're going to go to a lot very soon. Like I said, I did place down a graveyard I found one from the gallery and then I just tweaked it with some of the new content to deck it out for the Day of the Dead event. We will fast forward this a little bit. I'm hoping that Sonia will be able to make it good quality. Some of her roommates are still at work at the moment, but they should all be done with work by 11 p.m. So it'll be fine. I did put a lot of lighting in the graveyard, so it'll be a-okay. Let's change Josh though, so that he's wearing his new outfit that I gave him for today. And there we have it. Yay! It came out really good. Man, and it looks just like it too. It's so good. I'm not sure who's responsible for all the oh, is it excellent quality? It is. Look at that sparkling and everything. So we're gonna bring that with Sonia in her inventory. But they did such a great job with the textures, patterns, colors, everything. We'll see a better example of that now that we'll head over to the graveyard. Speaking of graveyards, that's like another thing on like another wish list of mine. The Sims 3 had graveyards. I don't know, did The Sims 2 have one? I'm not as familiar with The Sims 2, so I'm not too positive about that. But Sims 3 did, and it was nice to have a location to put all of your tombstones away from the house, because it's a little awkward having the tombstones, you know, right in like your backyard or something like that. Unless you have a crazy mega mansion, then you can kind of make it far away so it's not like right in front of your face, and it kind of works out all right. But I will definitely continue to use this place as a graveyard because it's in the ancient ruins. It's in a very like remote location far away from any residential or commercial buildings. So here we can kind of get a glimpse of all of the new objects. So let's see if the description says anything. I haven't read that yet. Lay upon, oh, I can't read it from this far away. Lay upon the wall in four, souls, butterflies, birds to adore. Hanging for the dead, I knew until my turn to visit you. Oh, that's sweet. So yeah, if we go here, you can see there's a bunch of different color swatches and patterns that you can pick from, and you compare them. So I think I made every single one different colors. Yeah, so they all have different colors going from the left to the right over there. Let's read the description for the doll. I didn't do that actually. So let me, hold on, where did it go? There it is, my bad. My mother never allowed herself to be photographed, though I recall she looked quite a lot like the Katrina doll. Bonehilda! Oh my god, Bonehilda! What? Bonehilda wrote this description. Bonehilda is probably my favorite NPC in The Sims. She came with The Sims 1 Making Magic and The Sims 3 Supernatural. You buy a coffin and you can summon Bonehilda. She's this skeleton in a maid outfit. She goes around, she cleans the house for you. She prevents fires with a fire extinguisher, takes care of kids. She's great. I would love for her to be added to The Sims 4 eventually. A story of three candles. Three candles who stand still, save their flickering lights, sought refuge from the impending night, said 1 to 3. The tallest was he, excuse me please, but I don't see why we should fear the night. We shine, we glow, we light up so bright, send 3 to 1, the smallest of thee. It's true we shine so bright, but my wick's height is low, and soon out of sight. Damn! Who wrote these descriptions? That was really good. This is one of the new tables. I don't know. Let's see, alternate AR table. That's a weird name for it, but the alternate augmented reality table, Alt AR table, strives to bring augmented reality to your basic reality. You may want the actual AR, but that's decades away. So until then, try our alternate AR, alternate AR. It's like the real thing. Okay. Oh, and then we have these beautiful flowers over here. I have them hanging just in the middle here. And there's a lot of different colors that you can pick from here. And also with the candles too. I don't think I showed off the swatches for that, did I? Yeah, so you can see there's quite a lot that you can pick from. And again, just these patterns, they're so adorable. They're so cute. I love it. I love these objects so much. Let's read the description. I think the deceased like flowers because their nose has nothing better to do now that they don't need to drink coffee. Olive Spectre Who? Hold on. Olive, Spectre, The Sims. Who is that? Why does that name sound familiar? Let's see. Oh, she was in The Sims 2. Oh my god, that's right. She was in was it Strange something? Strange Town, yeah. When I did play The Sims 2 for the very first time, I did move my first family into Strange Town, and I remember bumping into her. So there's a reference to her in that. Wait, she was in The Sims 3 as well? Hold up. Oh, and Midnight Hollow. I had that world, but honestly, I didn't play that much in Midnight Hollow. Okay, let's see what else is around here. Are there any other objects that we could kind of just look at? I think we've already read all of the descriptions. Hold on, Day of the Dead. We already have, a lot of these are the same things. Like the display brings up that object. Oh, I didn't read this actually. When each spot in this case contains a unique sugar skull, the ability to honor the dead will unlock. This interaction causes colorful smoke to spill forth, and your sim will commune with their inner Katrina to allow for enhanced interactions with the Grim Reaper. Wait, what? Enhanced interactions? What does that mean? Sugar skulls are received as gifts from other sims who are celebrating the Day of the Dead. They can only be acquired during the Day of the Dead challenge, unlocked by asking Jasmine Holiday about the Day of the Dead challenge. Where the hell is Jasmine Holiday? I think I didn't bump into her. I'm assuming this event's active though, so I might have to do some more research about this particular event. Oh, and by the way, sorry, the whole Katrina doll and like the whole significance of this. How would I go about explaining this? The description didn't. Well, I mean, I like the description still because it says by Bonehilda. Hold on, maybe I could like find a quick little Wikipedia entry to read to you guys because it's better to cite that than myself because they could probably explain it better. So let me see if I can find something here. Okay, here we go. So La Catrina has become a referential image of death in Mexico. It is common to see her embodied as part of the celebrations of Day of the Dead throughout the country. She may become a motive for the creation of handicrafts made from clay or other materials. Her representations may vary well as the hat. And that was a quote by J.G. Posada. So yeah, it's I think it was originally like a painting, right? Let me scroll up here. Yeah, it's an etching by a famous Mexican printmaker, cartoon illustrator, Jose Guadalupe Posada. Oh, that quote was by him. It was literally by the person that is responsible for the creation of Katrina. Or Katrina? Like, I don't know if I should try to say it with a Mexican accent. I want to say Katrina. Though a lot of people always comment on the way that I say caliente, and it's just like, it's just how I say it, because I can't imagine saying it without the accent, because how would that sound? It'd be like caliente, caliente, caliente. Like caliente makes more sense. I don't know. So, okay, let's go into live mode. We've been spending enough time in here. And again, this is supposed to be a bit of a like happier celebration. It's not supposed to be super depressing or anything. That's why, actually, I didn't really pay attention to the skeletons with this, but a lot of the decorations for Day of the Dead will show like skeletons dancing and kind of smiling and having fun. So it might be a little bit odd to those that aren't super familiar with the holiday. Here we can see that Sonia has the tombstones of Marisol, who is her mother, and also Jesse, her father. So we're going to leave a sugar skull offering. This will be the first time that I'm doing this, and I'm pretty pumped about it. There's even this really cute little icon there. There's so many assets that have been thrown into this. They definitely did a lot of their research, and they put a lot of thought into this. To success, Sonia's gesture of respect was appreciated. The ancestors have heard her call and sent a Day of the Dead celebrator to roam the neighborhood. Okay, nice. So now one should spawn around this area, hopefully. Maybe we could have someone else go leave a sugar skull offering for her dad since she can't do it twice. And here I placed the table. There will always be like these tables, or if you want to call them kind of shrines, that just have a bunch of like candles and a bunch of food and flowers. And that's why we brought the food over here. That way we could share a meal. with her parents, and I feel like we could maybe have some music. I don't think having music would be too incredibly inappropriate on this holiday. I think it would be kind of awkward without it, honestly. So let's go to audio. We'll just bring out like a little boombox here, and we'll just turn on some, I don't know. I guess we'll leave the spooky station, I guess is kind of fitting for that. And hopefully maybe we'll run into some NPCs that we can ask for a skull for. But now that, I guess we could have Sonia just mourn them just a little bit. It's not too unusual for people to get slightly emotional from this. She'll feel sad for just a few hours. But it's okay. It's alright to be sad, obviously. And, aw, Rafa over here performing a song. We'll have to pretend that Rafa is performing the song specifically for Sonia. Alright, let's have them go grab a serving together now. And there will be more than enough because there is enough for 8 slices here. So we want to make sure that they do eat it a little bit. I'm really happy that... Oh no, did we... we don't want to leave any trash over here. I think that we put the plate in our inventory, oh boy. But I'm really glad that they put all this effort into the Day of the Dead event. Again, it's not happening for a little bit longer than now, but it's not unusual for them to add in certain events a few weeks before they happen in game. And this is something I never thought that would make it into The Sims, because I can't really think of many games that celebrate the Day of the Dead. I feel like there's a point and click adventure that's called Grim Fandango, and in Grim Fandango it definitely draws a lot of inspiration from the Day of the Dead, and it's kind of mixed with like film noir, and that's the only other game that I can think of that has sort of this theme going on, and that's a game that came out like sometime in the 90s or something like that. So it's really awesome to see this come up, and it was definitely well thought out. I haven't seen anyone come around that we could ask for a sugar skull for, unfortunately, though. So I think we're good here. We came all the way over here. We listened to some nice music. We ate a meal. We read some of the fun descriptions here. So let's go back to our home lot. And I think I'm going to go into buy mode again, and I'm going to use the cheat to like look at the debug items and see if I can find the skulls, because I want to go see how that works. I did find all of the skulls in buy debug. This one is Sugar Skull 1 out of 9. Oasis Spring residents were reporting sightings of a mysterious creature. The Chupacabra, probably. Okay, Graham is the second one. And I don't know if these are named after gurus or not, but the first one I saw was Graham, and I instantly thought of Sim Guru Graham, but I don't know if these are the names of other gurus or not. So his says, claimed it was the size of a hog with the thick skin of a rat and spines along its back from head to tail. Next is Howard. Where are you, Howard? There you are. As complaints mounted, 10 intrepid adventurers set across the desert in search of the beast. Members of the group reported a sense of unease that night, with distinct impression that they were being watched. During the 8th night, the group awoke to screams in the distance. Someone had disappeared from their tent. At dawn, 2 members agreed to remain behind the hopes their last teammate would return. They were never heard from again. With hopes dwindling, the remaining members of the group split up upon discovering diverging tracks in the sand. Half the team descended into a long abandoned mine tunnel. It would be their last glimpse of sunlight as they lowered themselves into the depths. The other half explored a nearby canyon. Some say the river there simply swept them away. Others say they were taken. So those are the 9 sugar skulls. Again, what's supposed to happen is when you leave your offering there, I think you're supposed to see your neighbors roam around the town wearing the Create a Sim content. You go to them and they'll give you a skull, and you're supposed to rinse and repeat that until you have all of them. But I'm impatient. I just want to see what happens, and I love this. God, I didn't expect them to have all this like story into it, and the description for the objects is so adorable. I love it. This, there we go. We've completed our collection. I know Sonia's feeling a little bit sad, which again, it is supposed to be a bit of a happier holiday, but it's not super uncommon to feel just a little sad. I mean, obviously she went to go visit the grave of her two dead parents, so I think anyone in her situation would feel a bit like this. Can we... Here we go. Now we can honor the dead that we've put all of them there. Let's see what happens. And oh, we got another skull, and her outfit changed too. And I love all the little confetti that popped up there. Is this the last one? Ooh, Sunny, does this one have a description? I don't think it does. Do these have descriptions that you can see in here? Oh, I don't know how you read those descriptions. Let me go see. I wonder if they show up in here. They do. Oh, okay. This is where you're supposed to read them, but you know, I'm a big cheater. A lone survivor stumbled back into town. She was the first member of the team that had disappeared. Desert madness had overtaken her. She could only repeatedly mutter one name. El Chupacabra! I called it! I knew it! Oh, that's so cool. Alright, what moodlets do we have over here? We have Day of the Dead Celebrant. Sonia has got a bone to pick with the Grim Reaper. Just kidding. They'll probably be best buds. If he shows up, perhaps they'll enthuse over each other's sugar skull collections. As long as Sonia is a celebrant, she'll have a high chance to successfully plead with the Grim Reaper for another Sim's life and can quickly gain relationship. Okay, so now we know what happens. So if someone were to die, which I doubt that would happen, the Grim Reaper would pretty much be best buds with us, and we do know him. I don't think he'd come over right now because it's so freaking late, but we'll just chat with him and send him a text, and we could build our relationship with him faster. Oh no, you know what? This moodlet doesn't matter. If the Grim Reaper is asleep, you better not call him. He will not like that at all. So there we go. That's all that we did, and now she's happy again, and that's fantastic. I'm really glad that Sonia's in a better mood yet again, and I love this. The Sims team just randomly added this in today. No warning at all. They just patched it in. I didn't know that much about it. I knew that they were in here, but I didn't know that had the story about the Chupacabra. I didn't know that you could like summon it and oops, become friends with the Grim Reaper and like all that good stuff. And I love the descriptions and the throwbacks to other Sims games with all the other objects. Let's go put this in Sonia's room. I'm gonna put this right above her computer desk, and we'll decorate it in blue there so it matches the rest of her furniture. I love it. I love that so much. It's so cute. And I hope that the Sims team continues to add more different cultural events into the game. It seems like with City Living, they're also adding a lot of more different cultural attire. Whoa, when she walks, hold on, look at that. When she walks, she leaves a trail. Oh, that's so pretty. That is so cool. Whoa. Okay, I didn't expect that either. Oh, there's Rafa. He's oh, giving her a hug. Just trying to cheer her up a little bit. So sweet. Okay. Well, that was so nice. That was a very pleasant surprise, and it was really cool that we were able to have the entire household go over there and celebrate that a little bit. I kind of hope that they eventually add seasons. I know like all these videos lately have just been me like explaining my wish list, but just since this was added, like man, I really want more holidays in this game again. And this event in particular is only around for the season, so it is going to go away eventually. So definitely hop on board and go hunt down some sugar skulls. Hopefully you'll get pretty lucky. But yeah, anyway, that's all for now, and I'll see you all next time.